Welcome. Hello, everyone. What do we think of the starting lineup? Is exactly what we predicted on the Blue Day podcast. Um, Literally exactly what we predicted. We put it on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and that. So it's the exact starting lineup. What do we think? What are our predictions for the match? I believe it will be 3-1. I believe it will be 2-1 to Chelsea. Chelsea will win by a single goal, maybe 1-0. But I'm going with 2-1. What do we think? Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and that. Aaron's here. You are my Chelsea, my only Chelsea. Welcome, Aaron's in the house. Big up. Excuse me while I get beer. Two, yeah, Al. That'd be a decent game. 4 goals. Wouldn't really settle for it. I want to win. I think Werner could have a field day. 4 people in the house. Welcome up the Chelsea. Serve it large. Cheers. Like and subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't. Like if you haven't. Helps the channel out massively. Just getting the link out to everyone. All right, Mum. Welcome. Right, go away now because you jinx it. Right, come on, Chelsea. Just about to kick off. Let's go top of the league again. Even play the game more. It don't matter. Keep going top of the league. Keep winning all our games. That's all we can do. Big one tonight. Bit anxious about it. Oh, there's absolutely no reason we can't win now, but Everton are maybe due a win and they're a good side. So a bit anxious about tonight, but really up for it. Yeah, you know it, Keith. Good shout. Fastest growing podcast out there, I'm telling you. Ron Chopper Harris on the show, Sean White Phillips, chairmans of the CPO. More guests that we're recording soon. Yeah, what are you saying, John? Just see the most boring Manchester derby ever. Chelsea have just kicked off against Everton, looking for a big 3 points, go top of the league above your lot. What are you saying? Cheers. Large. Yeah, you make sure you keep watching Strictly and All. You're a jinx if you watch it. "30 seconds in, Chelsea got a throw inside their own half." No, Al, it's bad luck radio silence now when I'm doing the watch along. You got to make sure you maintain contact, but through the watch along. Keith, don't get us started, for fuck's sake. Oh, Giroud turned nicely on the halfway line, found Kovacic, who's rushed the ball out to Mount. There's maybe no need to rush it, but Mount's taking it in well, used Chilwell. It looked like we're going to work our way back through our centre backs now. Yeah. Welcome everyone who's in the house. Give a like and subscribe if you're here. We've got four viewers at the minute, which has been fluctuating up to 10, but only 3 likes. So come on, there's people out there that are not liking. Why not? What's wrong with me? Come on, what's wrong with me? Welcome, Emily. Welcome to your first ever watch along on the Blue Day podcast. Here's Havertz on the edge of the box. Real chance here. He's found Reece James, who's that's a corner in it. Yeah, he's given a corner. Oh, the ball came in from the left-hand side. Havertz picked up the ball on the edge of the box, had a chance for his shot, took a touch, played it into Reece James, and yeah, 57 now. Yeah, Keith. By the way, don't mention anything about what's going on in the match. Remember, I'm on a delay, so everyone just hush your gums. Corner to Chelsea. Mount to take it. Usually his first delivery is shit, and then it's brilliant after that. Mount takes it out to the edge of the box. It's deflected out to Reece James. Played back out to Mount on the right-hand side. He's offside as well. God, my computer is running all kinds of updates. I didn't think I was going to make it in time today, you know. Thank you for the likes. The likes are going up. Thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Welcome to any Twitter followers that are out there. I've shared it on Twitter and on Instagram and Facebook, and obviously here we are on YouTube. My little dog there, Lacey Wacy. Oh, Webby's done well there to break away, get it to Richarlison. It's out to look. Everton can move the ball well. They are a dangerous team. We're always going to be aware of that. Chilwell's dealt with the ball in from Allen pretty well. Chelsea will throw deep inside their own half, working the ball. Kante and Chilwell over on the left-hand side. Kovacic over. That's an Everton throw. See, now we're in. Everton need to get. This is what Everton try and do. They try and get the ball wider, then one touch with Calvert-Lewin, like Filippo Inzaghi, as Carlo Ancelotti likened him to recently. Oh, there you go. Chelsea have won the ball there. Mason Mount breaking out, using Havertz on the halfway line. Oh, plays it in behind Kovacic. Zuma's done him a favour, worked it out to the right hand side of James. He uses Mount in the advanced right position. Oh no, Havertz in the advanced right position. Again, like the little layoff was just a bit short there. It didn't really matter to James there, but it was a bit short. That's a nice bit of play from Kovacic. Havertz, 25 yards from goal. Thought about the shot, but thought better of it. Reece James down the right. Throw into Chelsea. In line with the edge of the Everton box. Been a decent enough start from Chelsea so far. I think that neither team's really created a proper chance yet. Chelsea almost had a chance. Everton have almost created chances, but so misplaced pass from Kante has gone out for an Everton throw in line with their edge of their own box. It's a shame there. We had a bit of chance to put a bit of pressure on them. Zooming with the header. Chelsea have struggled here at Goodison Park. They've only won one of their last 6 minutes. It's there for them tonight, Everton. They need something that just to really. What do we think so far, people? Is anyone out there watching it? What do we think of the starting lineup? You know, Havertz being part of the front three, where it's, you know, if ever it's worked out for Havertz, it's always been in the advanced 8 to 10 role kind of thing. Playing as part of the front three hasn't really worked out for him. What do we think of that? What do we think for the match? Any predictions? Only Aaron's given his prediction so far. He gave a 2-2. I had Chelsea winning by a single goal, 2-1, but maybe even a 1-0. Richarlison with a chance there, moving inside the box, got a low shot away, no power on it. Mendy dealt with it well. Call to nature, excuse me. The viewers keep going up. I really need a piss and I haven't been able to go. Quickest piss I've had in my life, sorry about that. Chelsea with the ball in their own half. Oh, Kante with another misplaced pass put out for an Everton throw, this time in their own half. Kante a bit snappy with his passes, a bit too eager. I know he's trying to move the ball quicker. We've been guilty a little bit sometimes in matches of not moving the ball through midfield quick enough, but there's not really a need for him to do it there. It's an easy ball to Chilwell that Kante's trying to play there. Another Everton throw in line with the Chelsea penalty box now. So pressure's growing a little bit with their throws and stuff. Corner. Everton corner on the right hand side. What do we think so far, people? Thank you for the likes. I understand we've got a new subscriber, so welcome if you're here. Well, the header's won and he's gone over the bar. Mendy does a pull up in the bar. Decent enough corner. The ball was, he climbed well. He climbed well above Zuma. Zuma challenged him well, and it was always going over. It was comfortable for Mendy to watch it over the bar. Hence why he ended up doing a pull up. Chelsea just having a bit of possession in their own half in a minute, looking to attack. Zuma's played a nice looking ball for Chilwell. It's intercepted well though, and it's fallen to Iwobi. It's a bit lucky that stayed in play. He flicked it over Mount and tried to play it onto Calvert-Lewin. Silva's there though. Chilwell and Mount conspiring to win a free kick for Chelsea.
Is the new fullback that we've talked about now. He's rewarding fullbacks, Chilwell, Reece James, who want to get forward, of course, for Chelsea. Holgate and Godfrey are not going to do that. They're going to be defensively sound, of course. They are a little bit more careful than the Chelsea fullbacks. Olivier Giroud on the move for the free kick. So was Mason Mount. Here's Werner.
Chelsea moving the ball around on the edge of the box. Havertz and Kovacic here. Playing it out to Reece James, who uses Kurt Zuma, who uses Mendy. Nice and calm. No need to rush anything at the minute. 10 minutes in. It's been fairly even on possession and maybe slightly more of the play in Chelsea's half, but all fairly comfortable. Both teams have had sort of like corners and throw-ins and stuff, but it's all fairly even at the minute. You can hear the dog currently having a bit of a fit. He's just over here playing with his his rope and a toilet roll light tube. There's the little one. Any pets in the house? Any staffies? Yeah, nice one, Keith. Shared it on the old Facebook there. For those of you that are watching through Facebook, welcome. What do you think of this first 10 minutes so far, Keith? Been a bit of a slowish sort of start. It hasn't been flat though, but it's been slowish. Havertz again playing the. Havertz is an interesting one. He's got all the potential in the world. We have to wait for his class, I know, but we don't see enough of his class in any little snippets, even like not regularly enough. Like, and not even when I say regularly enough, I don't even mean regular. I just mean every now and then. Bit disappointed with Havertz so far, but I know it's going to come. Ball crossed in by Kovacic, knocked out, and Richarlison brings it away. He's done well there. That's not a foul from Kovacic. Well played. Forced him to play it, didn't foul him, and then Zuma's won the ball back and then used Kante. See, that's important why you don't give away a foul there. Again, Kante not with the best ball, but Havertz has done well and he's used James. This is a bit of a chance for Chelsea. James, bit of pressure here. He uses Werner. Can he get his shot away? He kind of can, but no, it was played back actually by the Everton player, and Pickford had to force his clearance, and Chelsea got the ball back on the halfway line. Little bit of pressure now building from Chelsea. Nice one, Keith. Yeah. Emily's still in the house with you, yeah? Nice one, Emily. Yeah, no Pulisic, Ziyech, Hudson-Odoi tonight. So, missing a lot of wingers. I think that's one of the reasons he wanted to keep Willian. Well, here's the ball in over the top for Iwobi, but Silva's dealt with that. Like that's what Silva's all about. And then Mendy takes the touch, make sure he gets his clearance well. Finds Havertz with it actually. It was nice. Haven't seen Giroud touch the ball yet. Literally, wouldn't even know he was playing. Reece James has fouled him really well there, but he's actually been given a bit of a silly foul. He shouldn't really. No need to do that, really.
Get another opportunity to get at the penalty area. And build a bit of possession for Everton up this far end of the pitch.
13 minutes in, Everton with a free kick, midpoint inside the Chelsea half, down here on the left-hand side, decent crossing position.
Got the right reaction of his team that day. And it was sorted, real amazing to
I knew he was going to use Sigurdsson there. He's played it short. Sigurdsson with a lot of time and space clips it into the back post. Giroud's won the header and then followed it out. He's done well. Good bit of pressure there. Giving away the throw, but it's a good bit of pressure there from Giroud. Zuma completes the clearance well inside the Everton half. Nobody up there for Chelsea. Giroud was still back from the free kick and subsequent throw. Everton bring the ball inside the Chelsea half now. Werner's over on the right hand side at the minute. It's interesting to see him and Havertz switching about. Havertz has gone right over to the left hand side now on the far side as I watch it. Chelsea attacking left to right towards the Gladys Street end, which is where I believe 1,500 of the 2,000 fans are tonight in the Gladys Street and lower and upper tier. Everton still with the ball on the halfway line, playing it forward now towards Calvert-Lewin, but it's run through to Mendy, who calmly takes a touch and has the option to pick up the ball if he wants.
Slightly isolated up there, they need to help him out, the Everton players, they're closer to him.
We look very comfortable moving the ball around the back. It's just a transition from there to midfield and onto the final third that needs a bit of work sometimes. Like there, that was unlucky. Havertz and Giroud were linking up well there off of a pass from Silva from the back after Zuma just assessed his options for a while. I don't mind that. Match stats so far, Everton have had 22% of the possession, Chelsea have had 78%, but not a lot of that has been in the Everton half, to be fair, so I wouldn't read too much into that. It's not like we're putting them under massive amounts of pressure at all. I think the more we work ourselves into the game, we'd like our centre-backs 10 yards further forward, like Zuma's just stepped into the Everton half there and played a long ball forward for Werner, and it's a good header, actually, just to take it away from him, and then he hooked the ball clear, the Everton centre-back there, but that was lovely, that. Everton have got the ball up towards the Chelsea, up towards the halfway line now. It's been played back to the centre-back, and then Alan takes it off of him. Quite like Alan, he's quite a useful player. He's a bit like Jorginho, but a better tackler. He's not quite as good on the ball as Jorginho. Jorginho's a genius.
Okay. Kovacic in there for Chelsea. Although he's lost out there to Richarlison.
Good tackle. No, that's a good tackle. No, that's a good tackle. Oh, he's given it for the foul before. Like, to be fair, yeah, fair enough. Kai Havertz strong in the tackle there. I'd like to see that. Little bit of aggression, little bit of passion there. I like to see that. Getting involved. You need to do that in the Premier League. You know what I mean? You need to be physically on the ball. 17 minutes in. Everton with a free kick down on the left-hand side. Sigurdsson's over it. Again, we've left the easy ball 20 yards to Alan, and he's completely unmarked. Just don't like the fact they leave him this short, easy option. Chelsea looks like they've got everyone behind the ball here. Whipped in. Mendy's coming for it, and he's taking it well, and he's actually been taken out by Reece James, his own player there, but they're both down at the minute. I think they're both going to be all right. They're both just taking a second. I suppose the ref hasn't blown the. He's only just blown the whistle. Ref must have been looking the wrong way. Oh, sorry, excuse me. They should both be all right there. Mendy's come down quite a long way, but it's not the toughest of landing, a bit of an awkward landing, but it's one of them ones. It looks a little bit innocuous, but they end up being the worst ones, don't they? When he's breathing, he's taking really, really deep breaths. So it seems like, and he doesn't look in agony. So it seems like his ribs are right. It seems like he's just taking the wind out of him a little bit, and he wants it to take a minute. As a goalkeeper, you get that privilege, don't you, that you can take a minute and they stop the game for you. Rib seems pretty keen to get on with the game, so. Size of his hands. Welcome, we've got a few more people in the house here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video just because I think it's great. Subscribe to the channel for more brilliant content from the Blue Day podcast. And you get to see a bit more of my beautiful dog. Till I tell him to go away. Just talking about the influence of Thiago Silva. He's a very calming, experienced influence. Give me this thing, get him excited about it. Almost 20 minutes in here. Chelsea will throw midway inside the Everton half. Ben Chilwell on the left-hand side uses Kovacic, plays it back to him. Alan in there as well, just somehow getting a free kick out of there. I don't really see how that was ever a foul, but my hair looks a bit lopsided, doesn't it? Probably tell I'm a little bit I don't think anxious is the right word. I think I'm a bit realistic about it because Everton are potentially a very, very good side, especially on their day. A few fans back for the first time that they're playing in front of a home crowd. Calvert-Lewin here's done well. That's a penalty. Mendy's taking him out. That's a penalty. It's absolutely a penalty. Absolutely a penalty. Mendy's had a shocker. So I mean, everyone was getting, and this is no reflection, but everyone was getting very, very excited about Mendy, and he's made a couple of mistakes. Now is the time that we find out whether Mendy's any good in the coming weeks. Now that he's made a couple of mistakes in consecutive games, there's no need. What's he doing out there? It's a really the ball's come in. Calvert-Lewin's just taking a touch round him, waited for him to run into him, and Mendy, after Calvert-Lewin's gone round him, he's just jumped into him and gone like that. It's I don't really, even Frank that's bemused. That's really fucking shocking. They're shit cunt mistakes that we don't need to be fucking making them. Sigurdsson's taking a penalty. He's going to do his little. I'm sure he'll take a big hesitation before he actually takes the penalty. Come on, Mendy, redeem yourself. Nah, he scored it. Really, really slow run up. Mendy's committed himself. He just rolled it the other way, 1-0. Really piss poor from Mendy. 2 weeks in a row. Everyone always had a go at Kepa, right? Everyone always had a go at Kepa. Every single time he made a pass out of fucking place. So I'm calling Mendy out for that. Piss poor. Really soft goal to concede, just like the Leeds one last week. Really soft goal to concede. Need to bounce back now. We haven't been great to start with. We've had a lot of possession, but we've done absolutely nothing with it. Yeah, need to show a bit of character now. Get hold of the ball. I don't think it's any time to sort of like panic or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? We haven't got Giroud involved in the game at all, or Werner for that matter. Werner had a little moment where he nearly got the ball in the box and got a shot away, but Giroud's just trying to come in short to link up the play there, which is what I think he needs to do, but he needs to do it further up the pitch as well. In a dangerous position now. If we went 2-0 down, we really would be in trouble. Reece James winning the foul 30 yards from goal. I'd like to see us not shoot it. I'd like to see us try and work something and try and, rather than risk a shot for 30 yards, I'd really like to see us have a go at something here. It's a yellow card for a Wobie. Oh, Richarlison, I beg your pardon. It's not really a yellow card. I mean, Reece James is looking for the foul. And it would have ended up being a foul. There's no doubt about that. But yellow card's a bit harsh on Richarlison. He's even injured himself a little bit. See, he's 30, 35 yards from goal. And I think better off trying something rather than just going direct and having a shot at goal. Well, I hope I'm really wrong and someone just curls it in the top corner. But for those of you that are here, what's my audio like? Can you hear me well enough? I hope the commentary on the TV isn't coming through too clearly. Let me know how it is. Right, here we go. A few people over the ball. Mount and Chilwell and Reece James, who looks quite up for it, stood there. It is Reece James. Oh, and it's a good save from Pickford. He wrong-footed him there. He went back across goal, and Pickford, who had stood to the other side, worked his way back across goal. It was a comfortable enough save in the end, but it was a decent effort, and it had to be dealt with, and it was dealt with well enough. It's out for a Chelsea corner, I believe. Yes. Mount, no doubt, will go over there to take it. Usually his first one isn't the best, which it wasn't. Absolutely not. And then usually after that, it's pretty spot on. I did call it earlier, so I hope I haven't jinxed it. Here comes Kurt Zouma. There he is. Mount's whipped it in. Zouma was there and all. Oh, James is in the inside of the post. Oh, the ball come over to the back post, and then James has hit one, and he's claiming it was deflected, but it's hit the inside of the post and gone out at the moment for a goal kick, I believe. They was all there. It come over to the back post. Reece James come round and hit it beautiful. Oh, what an effort that is. Oh, but it was definitely deflected and Pickford got a touch. Oh, yes, and it's gone out for a corner. I don't understand what Everton are complaining about. They're saying it's not a corner. It clearly was. He took two deflections, one off the defender, one off the goalkeeper. So, fuck off. Taking it short this time. Kovacic, Kante, whips it in. Zouma was there, but it's come out to the left-hand side. Chilwell. It's gone out for a goal kick. That's unlucky. Really unlucky from Reece James. I nearly fucking exploded. Silva and Zouma were in there. He's come across it. He struck it beautifully. And Pickford's touch is the one that takes it onto the post. It's a tiny, tiny touch, but it was going in. He caught it. Reece James, what a boy he is. Pickford telling him to go long. Kovacic, what a touch that is. Havertz. He's come inside there. He's saying Allen's trying to claim no foul, but Allen's cleaned him out. If Richarlison's with the yellow card, so's that. I don't think Richarlison's was, but that one was worse. That was more of a yellow card than Richarlison's. I don't think Allen's was, but Richarlison certainly wasn't. So if Richarlison's he give a yellow card for consistency calls, that he should give that as well. I'm glad he didn't. I don't want it to be that kind of game. Free kick, Chelsea over on the right-hand side. Chilwell to whip it in. Giroud's at the back post. He's flicked it on. Zouma! Oh, it's straight at Pickford. Zouma! Oh, a couple of big, big chances for Chelsea in the last few minutes. Big, big moments, man. Chilwell floats it over to the back post. Giroud does really, really well. Zouma comes onto it just outside the 6-yard box. Left foot. hits it along the floor and it goes straight a pick for a couple of yards either side. It's definitely a goal. Oh. When we create a chance, right, sometimes it takes us a little while, but when we do create a couple of chances, they're really good chances. A few more people joining in now, getting on the wagon now that Chelsea are playing well. How are we? Yeah, welcome everyone. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Chelsea really starting to get going now. Thank you, responding with the likes. Thank you very much. What do we think so far, everyone? Oh, Reece James with a little bit. Don't fucking book him for that, though. He's barely touched him. Yeah, the ref's right. And look at Everton jumping about because Reece James has nearly touched someone. Hey! Fucking Scouts victim. Long ball play forward by Pickford. Zuma heads it out. Giroud looking to win the ball, which he has done for Werner. I'll look for Giroud again, but Adams. Giroud wasn't interested in it. Mount actually put in some good work there, but say what you like about Havertz, he works very hard. I think that's pretty unquestionable. I mean, like Mount obviously is unbelievable, but Havertz works extremely hard as well. Werner and Giroud not quite working there. No foul, Reece. No foul. No foul. Win in. I know it's part of the game, tactical fouls and stuff like that to break up the play and stuff, but sometimes I think there's no need when they're in their own half. Don't foul them. Don't give them the opportunity to ease the pressure off themselves and just force them to make the pass and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's pretty basic stuff sometimes that they miss at the elite level. They sometimes miss the basic stuff. Havertz again getting his foot in. Mount and Werner linking up. Chilwell making a run down the left hand side. Mount didn't use him. See, I like Kante coming to pick up the ball off of Silva, but I'd rather it be Jorginho. That doesn't mean I don't want Kante in a team. I think it should be Kante and Jorginho. Of course I do, but I'd much prefer Jorginho picking up the ball off of Thiago Silva there rather than N'Golo Kante. Here's where the centre backs are really coming in. Check Silva going up to the edge of the box. Giroud, Silva. Good defending now. Everton have got a chance to break out. Mendy should be there, and he is. And he's dealt with it. Gone out for an Everton throw. Like Silva there, picked up the ball on the edge of his own box, see the space, attacked it, got right the way up to the edge of the box, could have created something. This is the pressure that I'm talking about. When Chelsea have 78% of the possession, but our centre backs are still on the edge of our own box, we're not doing anything with it. When our centre backs are 30, 40, even 50, 60, 70, 80 yards further forward, that's when we can really create something. Yeah, we leave ourselves slightly open to the counter attack. But that's just part and parcel of being a top team and playing attacking football and trying to always win the game and always looking to try and be positive and stuff. And I think that's Frank's philosophy. So I think we have to accept that as a bit of a risk, but we don't always have to have our centre backs on the edge of their box. Yeah, I noticed they took Rodriguez out of the team. I thought that was going to be a big 50. Oh, yeah, a few subscribers coming in. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for liking and subscribing. Stay tuned for more brilliant content from the Blue Day podcast, where every day is a blue day, of course. It's a bit of a blue day at the minute, losing 1-0 after that penalty given away after a bad decision by Mendy, a few bad mistakes. We were talking in our board meeting the other day, wasn't we, Keith, about that? At the moment, someone's gone down with a shoulder/foot injury by the look of it. Looks like he's been. Well, it looks like he's been shot. I hope he's all right. Everton player down. I think he's Yuri Mina. I think. Chelsea with a throw in our own left back position. Ball being knocked about. Everton end up on the ball. Chelsea end up back on the ball. Drew's done well there. Kante has done very well to Havertz. Looking for James. It was a nice idea. It wasn't the best ball from Havertz with his head. Pickford makes the clearance. Kante flicks it on. That's not a foul from Zuma. Jesus. Oh shit. Since dinner. I need it. Oh, Pickford did slip at all. Oh, Pickford has done something. He's done his hip. He slipped where the ball was played back to him. He slipped and he gets up and he completes the clearance, but he was hurt before the clearance and his hips. Ball's played forward from Everton, long ball. Flicked on, Wavy's got the ball in the right hand side. Advanced position, coming inside into the box, plays it with his left foot, cleared by Thiago Silva, I believe, out for an Everton throw.
No problem being direct like that when you've got a centre forward who's physically very strong, can win headers.
The ball just sort of transitioning position wise from Chelsea to Everton at the minute. The ball's been played all the way back to Jordan Pickford. Test for him for his kick in with his left foot, and it's been a poor one, and it's gone out for a Chelsea throw. Doesn't seem to not 100% comfortable. I think he's all right, like injury wise, but he's not 100% comfortable. He's moving around, stretching it out, and that, banging his hands together like he's trying to motivate himself, like he's in a bit of pain. So hopefully that can bring us a goal in some way. I don't care how we score or what happens, as long as it counts and we get back in this game. I really think that I really like us to get a goal before half time. We need to get back on level terms for half time. Reece James has let the ball run for Kovacic there. He's left it back for Reece James again. He's whipped in a very good cross, and it's been dealt with well by Mason Holgate, who is a fine young man, fine young defender. He is Mason Holgate. Long ball forward from Everton. Reece James has dealt with that so well. He's left Richarlison falling over. Like, that was a dangerous little moment there. He's dealt with it so well. And Kante uses Reece James again, moving into the Everton half. Come on, Chelsea. We really could do with a goal there. Kovacic moving forward towards the edge of the Everton box, and it's played in. Oh, it's gone over the bar. Werner's got a touch on it. I think that's a corner. Oh, he's given a goal kick, and that's blatantly a corner. How he's given a goal kick there? Who's given that? Ah, it's a corner as well, man. Oh, maybe it is a goal kick. Yeah, referee's blowing his whistle because they've had about 85 seconds to take this goal kick. Like, you think how long ago that ball went out, but Pickford's now doing his laces. What's he doing, man? Now stood there breathing. Now he's kicked it. That must have been 45 seconds. I mean, someone tell me. We've had 69% of the possession compared to Everton's 31, but not a lot of it's been a lot of pressure up the top of their end. I think if we was to get a goal, like, level would be 1-1 would be about the right result at half time if we was to get a goal now. We are very much a team that is better in the second half. We score a lot more goals and create a lot more goals in the second half this season. That is very true, but we still very much like to be level. The ball's coming. Oh, at half time, the ball's coming all the way across from the left hand side. It's gone out to Reece James. Has whipped it in. The camera angle's gone a bit weird, but Holgate deals with it again at the back post, and Iwobi holds the ball up. No foul here. No foul. No foul. And again, they haven't fouled them. They forced a bit of a bad pass, and Drew's put a bit of pressure there. And Chelsea end up winning the ball back. Ben Chilwell on the left hand side uses Silva on the halfway line, and then Zuma inside. Come on, Chelsea, we can. Yeah, as the Everton fans, even though there's only a few of them in, we've experienced the benefit recently. I think it was a factor against Leeds. I think it's proven a factor in Everton's benefit tonight. Just being first to every second ball, and if they're not first to the second ball, they're there putting pressure on it. Here come Chelsea down the right hand side. Reece James again. Richarlison there. Chelsea with a throw. Really do have a goal for half time. Just settle everything down. Kovacic, Werner. We keep the Havertz, but that's a bit poor. Chelsea throw Everton, just happy to get the clearance in. They are a tiny bit off Chelsea at the minute. Kovacic using Kante inside. That's a bit of a risky ball. Kante ends up keeping the ball just. Mount finds Werner. That's a nice ball. Giroud. Werner probably being fouled there, but you're never going to get it. Ball play forward from Everton. Silva. That's a bit of a risky ball. He's giving the ball to Iwobi. Oh, Sigurdsson's found Richarlison, who's breaking forward, and Mendy's made a good save. Richarlison with a left foot shot low down. Mendy would be expected to make the save, but he's made it. And the ball's broken out to Havertz, who loses the ball. Bad time and bad place to lose the ball. Alan driving forward now. Kovacic has got him well. And Kante. At the moment, Everton have had 4 shots, 3 on target. Chelsea have had 5 and 3 on target. Everton have been potentially more clinical going forward than we have, but we've had more of the ball and more of the shots. So that's why I say 1-1 would be about right. Well, Mount's pushed in there. Even if Drew scores here, they'll give a foul. Well, he hasn't given anything, but that was a really bad. The ball was clipped forward from the right back position. Pickford's now down holding his foot. Mount has definitely pushed him, put Yerry Mina into Pickford. Yeah, I clocked it straight away. I don't know how the commentators didn't see it. Ball was clipped forward from Kovacic from the right backish sort of area in the halfway line. Uramina was going to get there, and so was Pickford. Mount has pushed Uramina into Pickford. And there's a bit of a model up for the ball. It's been cleared by Everton out for a throw into Chelsea, but because nothing happened, I don't think VAR can get involved. It wasn't really unconvincing. He got in the way of it. He done what he needed to. Oh, that's poor from Havertz again with the pass. There's just not got enough on it. It's just short, and he gives the ball away. Richarlison could have broke away down the left hand side, and lucky enough, he's ended up running the ball out. It's a Chelsea throw in our right back position, but that was poor. Havertz just all of his passes seem to be a couple of yards short or a couple of yards too far to the left or right at the minute. It's just I think he's lacking a bit of confidence. I think he really struggled with COVID, like the club and him have come out and said. I don't know if you saw if you read the interviews during the week and saw his interview on Football Focus earlier on BBC, but yeah, 3 minutes to go before half time. Well, 2.5 minutes until Eddie added on time. I should imagine there'll be a minute for the goal, and that's about it. Well, why can't he take that quickly? Fucking hell. Referee just having a word with Mason Holgate by the look of it. Maybe one for the future. Mason Holgate, decent player, very very decent player. I like Godfrey at Everton as well. They've got a couple of really really decent players. Long throw played into Giroud. Mount inside the Everton penalty box now. Giroud flicks it in. Havertz is at the back post. Got hold of the ball. Uses Reece James. Uses Kante in the middle from right all the way out to the left. Ben Chilwell. Maybe a crossing opportunity. Doesn't use it. Uses Kante. All the way back to Silva. Everton have defended and got organised well there. Kovic is using Zuma. Well inside the Everton half there. Kurt Zuma uses Reece James out on the right hand side. Kovacic. Reece James. Uses Kovacic again. Whips one in. Oh, Giroud is there. It's a good header away at that. Reece James win the header. Kante. Plays it back up to Kovacic. Havertz. Oh no, it's Mount even. Giroud's there. Oh, was he being fouled? No, probably not. Come over to the back stick. Iwobi clears it, but Kante's there mopping it up using Zuma on the halfway line. Chelsea really put a bit of pressure on for half time here. Come on. Come on. We want to be a team that's genuine title contenders. We need this. Come on. Here's Kovacic inside the Everton box. Uses Reece James on the right hand side. Whips it in. It's gone out for a goal kick. Just unlucky. 44 minutes now. Pressure's coming now. Everton really need half time. We really, there's maybe one more chance here to get the ball forward and create a chance. Would love to see it. Giroud's not really been involved in the game. Havertz has been a bit short with his passing. Kante's been excellent defensively, but on the ball he hasn't been great. Haven't seen enough of Kovacic. Missing a winger. Really, really, really missing a winger, I think. Some guy's got his mask on his forehead. Literally. Long ball from Pickford. Kante's won the header, which I think Chelsea was surprised about. Didn't really react to it. Giroud was late reacting to it. Mount and Kante have done well there. Kante needs to move the ball forward a bit quicker. Just about to move into any injury time they choose to add on. Chilwell flipped it in. Werner's there, and it's gone through to Pickford. Oh no, 3 minutes they've added on. I forgot about the injury. Yeah, of course, yeah. Forgot about the injury to Yuri Mina and Pickford. So we've got a few more minutes here. Maybe Cavaliers have all it surely. Yeah, well we had the ball. I don't understand why he's brought it back. This is where we need to learn to move the ball a bit quicker. A couple of minutes to go till half time. Silva's looking for the options. There's nothing really there. Zuma's had to go back to Mendy, who, rather than using Silva's, looked for Reece James with a lovely ball. And then Havertz is down here on the right hand side, squaring up his man. Looked to beat him, but used Reece James instead. And then Werner Drew's there, and it's been headed down, and Pickford's gathered it up. And these are the little moments. Just over a minute and a half to go till half time. Again, now maybe there's one more opportunity to build an attack. Giroud and Werner sort of one or two of them's got to try and do something there at least. Oh, why are you leaving him unmarked to win the header? James and Zuma making a bit of a mess of that, but dealing with it, and Kovacic and Havertz are there, and Kante picks the ball up, and he's won the ball. Sigurdsson plays it to Calvert-Lewin, who's taken a touch and played it out to Iwobi on the right hand side. Need to focus now, Chelsea. Chilwell get up against Iwobi. Iwobi gets across in, Sigurdsson's there, and Silva's played it off and it's a goal kick. Yeah. Kante's going to get a booking for a yellow card. I don't even think that's... I'm not sure. I'd like to see the replay of that, to be fair, because I'm not 100% sure, but it seemed harsh, that. 35 Yeah, 35 seconds to go to half time. Chelsea just looking for something from the back here. Zuma. This is what got us in trouble before. We don't get the ball out from the back quick enough, and then all of a sudden Everton press us, and we don't know what to do. Thiago Silva, 20 seconds to go to half time. Chips the ball down to the right hand side. Havertz flicks it on, but nobody's there, so he chases it himself. Everton player got himself in a bit of trouble. Throw him right down by the corner flag. 10 seconds. Come on, like, get the ball in. The ball's got to go in. Kovacic using Silva, but he's blown for half time. Well, there you go. I don't feel like we was the worst team in the first half, but we definitely could have played a lot better. Definite penalty, well taken. 1-0 to Everton at half time. I'm going to go and use the toilet and do whatever I'm going to do. So I'll see you for the second half. What do we think, people? Eh? Very disappointed to be 1-0 down at half time.
Yeah, I'll get on the YouTube station. Yeah.
Of course you got faith. We're going to fucking win it, mate.
Secure Advanced Protection offers you double the protection in 72 hours, outlasting the leading antiperspirant, giving you the confidence you need to take on every challenge. With up to 2 weeks battery life on the Huawei Watch GT2 Pro. Order online and in stores nationwide.
Looking forward to the second half. I think that we didn't really move the ball quick enough, but we created a few chances in the first half. I think we've got enough to look forward to in the second half. We're a much better team second half. Stats say that this season. I think the fans are making a bit of a difference for Everton so far. Let me know what you think. I called 2-1 for Chelsea. I would very, very much take that now, obviously. Be interesting to see what Leon Osman and Joe Cole say. So I'm just going to have a little listen to that and sort of relay their thoughts onto you. But let me know what you think so far. Osman believes that Everton deserve to be ahead. Definitely a penalty, huge mistake from Mendy. That's two really poor mistakes in a week, really, for Mendy. It's a bit surprising. I think that a lot of people got very carried away about Mendy very quick. I still think that he could be a very, very, very top class goalkeeper, but still, good penalty from Sigurdsson to make it 1-0. I think that Everton deserve their goal. I just think that Chelsea have shown enough and created a few chances that I think we could be 1-0. Oh, Reece James, man. Good free kick, good save. But the chance from the corner that it's the inside of the post with, just showing it here. Oh. Pickford actually makes an astonishing save there. Joe Cole looking dapper as always. What do you think for the second half? What do we think? Come on, we're going to get back in this or what? You can look up for a minute.
Christmas is on, so get the Pizza Express Carolina pizza, KFC gravy flavored boxed meal, and Five Guys Christmas pudding shake. Delivered only a couple of minutes.
Fucking adverts, man. Just want to start the second half. Without the kitchen. Lay down. Lay down. What do we think for the second half, people? Do we think we're going to get back into it? Really needs to pick up the pace on the ball in the second half, I feel.
Streaming exclusively on Disney Plus.
Thank you for the likes, people. The likes are going up. Thank you very much. Let me know what you think of the first half. Let me know what you think for the second half. I think we're very, very much in the game. I think we was well on top at the end of the half, especially, Everton was sat in quite a lot, making sure they went up in at half time, 1-0 up. Yeah, a little nod there to the Champions League draw on Monday morning. Yes, welcome to the Shed End Blues. One of our followers on Twitter, somebody who I check out on Twitter quite a lot, has got some good content on there. We're streaming last night. Unfortunately, I had technical difficulties, so I was unable to join in live with the Shed End Blues last night. But yeah, welcome to the Shed End Blues for the second half here. Thank you very much. Let's see what you've written here. I wouldn't say Everton. Yeah, no, I think that Everton created a few chances. I think that Chelsea created an equal amount of chances. I think that going in level at half time would have been just about the right result. Expecting a bit of a reaction here in the second half, move the ball a bit quicker, Werner get on the ball a bit more, and definitely missing a winger. I don't know what you feel about that, Shed End Blues, but yeah, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the live watch along, the Shed End Blues, or just Shed End Blues, should I say. Been liaising quite a lot on Twitter recently, haven't we? So yeah, check out his Twitter channel. Check out the recent live stream and future live streams, etc. Always good content on there. So yeah, welcome. Chelsea just working a throw on the right hand side, working at central Silver, quite advancing the Everton half. Whips it in. Giroud's there. Pickford's got a touch. Kante. Pickford's out of position. Mount's lobbed him. Mount. And oh, he's in the top of the bar and it's just gone over. The Shed End Blues coming into the house and Chelsea creating a big chance there. How about that? Oh, Pickford come out to deal with it. Didn't really deal with it. It's bounced down for Kante, who's taken a touch, laid it off to Mount, who's lobbed the keeper, and it's just flicked off the top of the crossbar. Oh, how about that for a welcome to the watch along that would have been? Oh, that was so close. Statistically, we are a better team in the second half than we are in the first half. Everton appealing for anything there. Mount again with the pressure. Chilwell picking up the ball. Using Silva, who uses Mendy. Cavalier putting him under pressure. And he forces the mistake and Everton end up with a throw in.
Interesting to read this week the quotes from Carlo Ancelotti where he said at some stage in December he will have to give Dominic Calvert-Lewin a rest because he plays every game and pretty much every minute during those matches. But it's a big call, isn't it, for a manager when to take out the striker in the kind of form.
Werner putting Pickford under pressure. Oh, just about got away with one. It's ended up down in the left back position for Chelsea and Mount sees it out for an Everton throw. Pickford was under a bit of pressure from Werner there.
Playing a little bit out of position tonight. Ben Godfrey and Mason Holgate have had decent matches too. Holgate in particular has got a really tough test up against Timo Werner, who does tend to
Could really do with an early goal here. Early second half goal, I mean.
whether there's any significance in the second half, Steve, that Everton will be attacking the end where their supporters are. 75% of them anyway who are seated in the Gladys Street and the other 500 in the balcony, which is the top tier of the main stand opposite our commentary position.
Chelsea were thrown just on the halfway line on the right hand side. Reece James going to take it. Kovacic rolling the ball back to Mendy, who uses Silva. like quite a high pressed up. Silver's ball's found Chilwell on the left hand side at the halfway line, using Silver, who stood up by the halfway line, who's flicked out to Reece James, who flicked it on very, very well to Havertz. Reece James making a run again. Poor ball from Havertz. Giroud's there. Clips it in. Mounts at the back post. Oh, it's headed out for a corner. Oh, here we go, Chelsea. Come on, man. Can't lose tonight, but we need to fucking win. Get a goal now. We can really put them under. Reece James looked like he's offside, but he weren't involved in that bit of play, so it don't matter. Mount whips it in. And it's come out and Everton clear it. Mendy picks up the ball inside his own half, clips it forward. Chilwell's picked the ball up. Clips it in towards Werner, he's headed out well. Zuma's picked up the ball well. Havertz and Kovacic's linking up. Oh, he's given something somewhere offside. It's a Chelsea free kick for offside, but we was on the ball in attacking position. What the fuck is the referee doing there? Prick. Well, that's just a comedy of fucking ridiculousness because Chelsea were on the attack there. But anyway, here's Havertz driving forward. Havertz with a chance, gets his shot away for once. Still took too long to get his shot away, but actually got the shot away. It was blocked and Everton bring the ball out. Here's Richarlison. This is what we have to be worried about, but this is the risk. Richarlison going forward, and Mendes pushed it round. It didn't look entirely convincing, but he's dealt with it well in the end. Everton got the ball on the right hand side. Yes, Chris, what are you saying? Another Staffordshire Bull Terrier lover in the house. What are you saying, Chris? Welcome, welcome. I'm working on a bit of a delay, so if you're watching the game, try not to let me know what's happening in advance, please, Chris. But yeah, what are you saying? I hope you're well. Mendy done well to save that. He's dealt with it well. Everton corner in the end. 52nd minute. Yeah, Chelsea fan as well. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows Chelsea's in the house. Don't worry about that. Corner coming in from Sigurdsson. Zuma's dealt with it well. It's come out to Iwobi, out to the right hand side. Sigurdsson whips in a very, very good looking cross and it's headed well over the bar in the end by Yuri Mino, I think. Bit of a chance there for Everton at the back post. Three things we have in common, Chris. Everton with another chance here, breaking into the Chelsea box, and Zuma's blocked the Calvert-Lewin shot well. Richarlison picks it up. Going down the left-hand side, Kante's out there. Havertz has come back to join in with the defending. Richarlison's still with it. Using Godfrey. Nah, Giroud hasn't touched him there. He's given a free kick 25 yards from goal, fairly central, and that's not a free kick from Giroud. He didn't touch him. Yeah, you know that, Chris. I know what you're lolling at. Big phase of the game, this for Chelsea.
It's an interesting position, this one, with Sigurdsson, Steve. Yes, it is. Gary Mina's up there, Michael Keane's up there.
Sigurdsson's going to hit this. Mendy needs to be aware of this. He's only got two in the wall. That's a bit of a surprise. This is a bit of a worry. He's hit it well. Oh, it was close enough. Oh, it was close enough. Mendy was nowhere near it. He'd given up on it. Oh. Chelsea bring the ball away with Kante. Giroud's flicked it off for Kovacic, who's done well to take a couple of good touches and find Mount on the left-hand side, who uses Chilwell again on the left-hand side, whips it in. Giroud's there. Oh, Werner's there, but he's been headed down and he's given a free. What's it this referee on, man? Keith won the white Commodore shirt, so he's managed to make a really good purchase there. Beautiful top, the white Commodore top. Well played, Keith. Well played. I assume you've WhatsApped me that, and I've ignored it because I've been on the live stream. But yeah, nice. Is Emily still one of our viewers? Pickford with a long ball forward from the ridiculous foul. Zuma wins the header. Headed back from the Everton player, and Kante wins the header. Giroud knocks it down, and a bit scrappy, but Chelsea come out with a ball with Zuma and Silva at the back. Everton putting a bit of pressure on up the top of the pitch. Chilwell being used here. Plays it into Zuma. Again, the pressure's there, but Zuma and Silva have dealt with it well, and it's been played out to Reece James. Takes a good touch, brings it forward towards the halfway line. Oh, there's us talking about 140 earlier and what you could have done with it. 140. Got my Commodore top right here, my son. Debuted at Old Trafford. Won't talk about the result, but a great day with Stevie Boots and James and Kieran. Brilliant piss up Frankie's first day. Kovacic's fit the ball forward here, and Everton have gotten the ball, played it back to Pickford, who has dealt with it reasonably well, and it's gone out for a Chelsea throw. Giroud's bang on going out taking the throw. I want him in the box. James has used Silva here inside the Everton half. Chilwell. No. Werner's taken up some interesting positions, but we're just struggling to find him in the right place at the minute. I haven't seen Giroud's tried to come into the game a lot more, but I haven't seen a lot of him or Werner at all. Seen a bit more of Havertz, who's been a bit stopping the ball at times. He's played in and Reece James from the right hand side crossed the ball in. Giroud, but he's been held back, but he nearly got there. Positive signs.
Made a couple of important saves tonight from Reece James in the first half, but the fingertip was superb. Oh yeah, I think everybody knows how good he is. He's represented his country on many times, so we all know how good he is.
Yeah, the microphone was an investment, not necessarily the top. Very much talking about the microphone there. Don't try and turn it around on me. Definitely his fault, Zoe. Like, I didn't say anything. Chelsea with the ball down on the left-hand side. Everton win it back, but that's not really a foul. Chelsea's got the foul, but it's not a foul. Referee's given a lot of fouls tonight. He's done well not going mad with the yellow cards after a couple of early ones, but still, he hasn't been great. Thank you very much for the likes. The likes have gone right up tonight. One of our better nights, likewise, for the live watch-alongs. If you're new, give us a like and a subscribe for more brilliant content from the Blue Day podcast. Like, every day is a Blue Day. Chelsea just knocking the ball around in their own half at the minute, trying to work a bit of space, bring Everton out a little bit. Werner deep inside his own half. It's like what he's saying there, desperately trying to get a little bit of a touch on the ball, being forced back to Mendy and using Silva and back to Mendy, and Everton are very organised. Chelsea look comfortable knocking the ball about, though. That's quite new, drawing Everton out and then working the ball forward. That's new. That's really positive bit of play, and a bit of a bad cross there from James, and then he's gone flying in, and well, he'll probably get a yellow card for that, even though he has genuinely tried to play the ball, but Reece James ain't happy. He's won the ball. He has won the ball. He's not really diving in though. Like, I mean, Alan saying you didn't win the ball. Fuck you, fucking idiot. Go fuck himself, prick. Come on, Chelsea. Let's fucking get a goal, eh? Let's just really not lose this game. If we get a goal, there's going to be a hell of a reaction. I'm probably going to get bitten by the dog. Come on, Chelsea. Pickford with a long one towards Calvert-Lewin. Silva's got a little flick on it. It's come out for Everton throw. Down there right hand side in line with the Chelsea box. Here by Chelsea, Drew flicks it on into the Everton half. Everton mop it up all the way back to Pickford. They have used Calvert-Lewin very well with the long balls tonight from Pickford. Here's another one. Zuma is there. Chelsea get a free kick, which again was probably a bit soft. Tammy's getting warmed up. Like Giroud hasn't been massively involved in the game. He's our only real attacking option from the bench today, with the wingers being injured and etc. So Kovacic hasn't seen an amazing amount of the ball. Wouldn't be surprised to see if Tammy doesn't come on for Giroud. I'd be interested to see if we go for a 4-4-2. Maybe take Havertz off and or even a Werner, but take a Havertz off and go for a 4-4-2. Take Werner off and put Havertz just in behind them and go for a 4-4-2. Jorginho's an option for Kovacic. I'd leave Kante on just for the protection, but he's maybe an option for Kovacic. But Kovacic has looked. I mean, he's had a quiet game, but he's been effective when he's been on the ball. He hasn't got him on the ball enough, not in the right areas. So I think Jorginho can pick up the ball in different areas and stuff. Hopefully, dictate the momentum and pace of the game. Well, Kovacic has got him down the right hand side here. Whipped it in. It's going to be dealt with by Everton though. Played out. Havertz has picked the ball up well again. Takes a nice first touch, Havertz. It's just after that sometimes that again there. Oh, he's done well to keep the ball there and knock the ball up to Silva. Werner, Chilwell down the left hand side. Looked to whip one in, but come out to a Iwobi and Everton with a counter attacking opportunity. Well, Calvert-Lewin must be offside. Chilwell, well, he's given a penalty, but Calvert-Lewin must be offside. Number one, he must be offside, and number two, it can't be a penalty. But I'm not even going to panic here. If this ends up going badly, then I don't know what the fuck I'm going to say. Calvert-Lewin's offside. Well, his arm technically hits him, but it's not a penalty. But he's offside anyway. I'm sure he's offside. Yeah, he's offside. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, clearly. Like, do you know what I mean? I hope all this fucking time's added on. It's already been 50, 60 seconds this whole time. I reckon the line though see that clearly very, very early on. Like, well, as soon as it happened. Anyway, Silva using Zuma, uses Kovacic, uses Kante, moved into the Everton half, bit of space, plays it into Havertz, who's taking a decent touch there, can get his shot away, but again, just when it comes to getting his shot away, he never seems to quite make the right decision. Silva's won the ball beautifully from Calvert-Lewin. He's given a foul. I don't believe it. Is he going to book him as well? He's having an absolute giraffe, isn't he? I mean, fair enough, he's slid in about 30, 40 yards, but he won the ball. That's a beautiful fucking tackle. John Terry would have put him in the stand. Really need a goal here. Come on, Chelsea. Let's get involved, eh?
Really with the Everton free kick. Bruce James challenged by Richarlison, who's good in the air himself.
Everton have forced a corner. 65 minutes played.
Did well for Richarlison. Good little battle there with Reece James. Reece James eventually gets back, blocks the corner. We always focus on the undoubted ability of Richarlison, but he's similar to Calvert-Lewin in the way he battles him there, isn't he? See what Sigurdsson can do.
Susan with a corner from the left hand side, whips it in. Fairly central. Zuma deals with it again. Not back out to the left hand side. It's going to go out for a Chelsea goal kick, is it? Yes. Oh, really need a goal in the next 10 minutes. Next 10 minutes, we really need a goal. Come on, Chelsea. Well, they're saying surely the assistant can see he was offside because he clearly fucking was. I understand why they've done it, and I understand they're protecting the idea of. I really understand why they've done it, but in a situation like that, put the flag up and we can just play on. Like, do you know what I mean? Play on and then come back if it should have been a penalty. Don't check if it should have been a penalty because of ruin the flow of the game. There could have played on until whether they're not. Well, I suppose he's given the penalty in the end, but still, the Lino could have put the flag up. They could have played on. If they just decided he was onside, they could have looked at the penalty. They didn't need to do it that way around. Poor ball from Zuma and Werner's. Start seeing some subs. Tammy's about to come on. Given Tammy a lot of support lately. I'd like to see him repay the faith I've shown him, but also Frank, and I'd like to see him do it for himself, and I'd love to see us get a goal. But yeah, come on, Tammy, come on. Let's. Drew hasn't been in the game loads. Everton have dealt with that kind of threat quite well, so be interesting to see if Tammy can make a difference. Way down the right hand side, crossed it in out for a goal kick. Now's the time Tammy's going to come on by the look of it. Be interesting to see if Drew comes off or if he's going to leave Giroud up there to link up with him. If anyone else is going to come on at the same time. Havertz is going off. Tammy's coming on, so if there's going to be two up front, I'd kind of called Havertz going off and Tammy coming on, and there being a 4-4-2. Werner up there as well, linking about. Quite an exciting, potentially very exciting team. See what can happen. Come on, Tammy, get about in there. Got to be motivated and keen, but not too eager sometimes like you have been. Come on, let's fucking have it, Chelsea. Nah, Tammy will go central a lot. He'll go left for shape purposes, but when it comes to creative flowing play, it will be central. Silva moving into the Everton half across the halfway line. Using Tammy there, coming short. I like the fact that Tammy can come short and then there's still the option of Giroud. I quite like that. I did called the fact that we could maybe move into a more of a 4-4-2 formation with Tammy and Giroud at the top if we needed to. James moving the ball to Vela down the right hand side. He's beaten the player and played it in. And it's been dealt with, and Alan brings it out. Hasn't got a lot of places to go, and he puts it out for a Chelsea throw inside our half. Zuma takes it quickly, throws it inside to Silva. This is where we need to be like a big team, and we need to put the pressure on whenever and they're sat deep, and we need to be ruthless and get a goal, then get another one, basically, and then be ruthless. This is where it's moments like this where the title is won and lost. If we draw and that's how our season goes in big moments like this, and we end up drawing more often than not and stuff, and still doing very well, then we'll have a very good season. We get the Champions League and etc. We can win games like this, it makes us title contenders. If we can win this game, I think it's the result of the season. It sets us apart from everyone else at the minute. So yeah, really big 20-25 minutes or so for Chelsea here. Giroud gets setting himself about, just unsettling people. I like that. Everton fanny about. I'm going to go for a piss.
Frustrating night for Chelsea forwards. What benefits Everton this bit, doesn't it? Stop-start situations. It's really passages of play where you stop at the game and people go down, injured, just breaks up everything. No fluidity. Chelsea's play. That's there on Turner.
Welcome back. Still 1-0, 71 and a quarter minutes gone. Just going to grab a beer. Chelsea on the ball inside their own half.
More than 18 minutes to go. Jordan Pickford hasn't had a serious save to make in the second half.
Chelsea still moving the ball about a bit in a minute on the halfway line. Kovacic with a bit of space here. This is where he needs to make the difference with the pass, and he has to James on the right hand side. He's whipped it in and dealt with again by Everton. Even the balls in haven't been fantastic, but Everton have dealt with everything. Yeah, Richarlison knows he can't outrun Reece James. There ain't none of that happening. Ollie working hard, trying to make a difference still. Oh, Chilwell's done well there. Oh, Silva even has done very well there. Mount breaking forward down the left hand side. Hasn't done well there to force the ball out for a throw in. Allen's like jumping around for some reason. You quote me, Keith, but you quote me completely wrong. It's unbelievable that. Chelsea trying to move the ball forward. Tammy coming short, which still leave Giroud in the centre forward position. That's why I like that. Because then one of them can come short. They're not quite getting there. Kovacic and Kante linking up. Tammy. Go down there, boy. Whips the ball in. Giroud's there. And, been headed out. Mount's there. Can't go down for you, boy. Please. Go down. Go on. Kante with the ball. Whips the ball in. Tammy looked a bit offside there. But I tell you what, that's a corner if he's not offside. He's giving a goal kick. I can't believe this cunt. On your phone. What are you doing? Go on in. Go on in. Yeah. No. What are you doing? Go on in. Pickford with a goal kick for Everton, which is just a corner. But still, 15 minutes, just over 15 minutes to go until we move into injury time here. Has been far from vintage for Chelsea today. Obviously, at this moment in time, I would, probably at this stage with not long to go, I would definitely take a draw at this stage. I wouldn't have at half time or before the match, obviously, but at this stage, I would take a draw. I'd certainly give some fucking reaction if Ollie or Tammy or someone could smash one in right about now. That would be lovely. Ah, Tammy, still got to throw out of it. I've got a chance here, Richarlison, but Reece James again. It's just they said it just a minute ago that Richarlison knows that he hasn't got the legs on Reece James, and Reece James just it looked like Richarlison was throwing goal there. I shipped myself, and then Reece James just come from nowhere like Usain Bolt and dealt with it. Kovacic has done well there. Silva, Kante. Now's a chance to break out with Chelsea, but Everton weren't particularly organised there, and we could have broke out a lot quicker, and we've slowed it down a little bit and let Everton get back and settle in. Oh, yeah, you're not going to get a foul for that, Werner. Get up and fucking carry on. Come on, Chelsea. Fucking pick yourself up, you cunts. You want to be top of the league? Come on. What I'm talking about, fuck's sake. Now Everton are going to be looking for a foul just to fucking... Oh, well, in fact, they're looking for a goal. Webby's gone down the right-hand side. He's whipped it in and... Oh... Quality's back there well. Reece James has done well. Come on, Chelsea. Mount. Really missing the wingers. Really see how important the wingers are. Can really see why Lampard wanted to hold on to Willian as well as the players that we had in there as well. Little bit surprised Andrew wasn't. Well, I'm not surprised Andrew wasn't in the squad, but just as a random option, maybe it was worth a shout. I won't be devastated if we lose. Everton away is always a tricky one, bit of a bogey side for us. They are a good side. I know they haven't been brilliant lately necessarily, but they are a good side. Fans back in the stadium. We have been on a good run. It had to come to an end at some point. So I won't be completely devastated. I'm not completely devastated with how we've played till this point. We could have been a lot better, and the result could have been a lot better. But I'm still a bit realistic about it. It was going to kind of happen at some point. We've got West Ham and Arsenal coming up in the next couple of weeks and stuff. So and Wolves as well. But his Mount on the right hand side, played it in and always been played out. It's a corner for Chelsea. Come on now, that's a fucking come on. Mount so tenacious. He's always in there, isn't he? Come on, here we go. Corners Chelsea out on the right hand side. Mount to take it. Come on, you beauty. Come on, whipping a beauty. Come on, Kurt or someone, anyone. Come all the way over. They're saying they think it went out, but it hasn't. Werner, James on the edge of the Everton box here. Reece James going in, and he's given the foul there, and he's brought it a little bit, but it's just over, just outside the box on the left hand side. Half a chance here. I don't know how amazing our free kick takers are. And they can. There's a few of them that can hit a ball, but
Just get themselves in between James and the goal. They gambled, lost that gamble, allowed James to streak forward. Good position here, edge of the Everton penalty area.
Reece James there, Mount's there. Favours for a right foot being on the left hand side. Obviously, Chilwell's there as well. Pickford's having some kind of epileptic fit. A couple of more people joining now, ready for the goal. I mean, we get one here. This is about as late as you want to get a goal and think you can go on and win the game. So, real chance. Tough one. Tough angle to get it up and over the wall and in the corner. Now it's going to hit it. Oh, he's in the post! Oh! And he's come out and Werner's got the ball to the right side. Come out, show us. Oh, and it's coming out for an Everton throw. Oh, Mount has hit the post again. He's done. Pickford twice has stepped across his goal and left that fucking post completely unmarked. Oh, this one was a lot closer. I thought that was in. I thought that was in. Pickford's always worth a mistake, isn't he? This is the thing. Everton have got a foul free kick here. I do still feel like we've been a better team. I do still feel like it's disappointing to lose, but I feel like without playing well, we've still been the better side. So I still feel like there's a lot to work there with the Christmas period coming up with a lot of games in a short period of time. Billy Gilmore's coming on, and for Kovacic, that's the thing. We haven't got many attacking options from the bench. I mean, Tally was the only real one, wasn't he? No Hudson-Odoi, no Ziyech, no Pulisic. I mean, that's three of our attacking players. So looks like Everton are bringing on, taking off Sigurdsson, the man who scored the penalty for Angel Gomez. Poor from Mendy, has to be said. We're going to give Kepa a lot of stick and a lot of shit. We're going to give Mendy the same amount. It has to be fair, and that's poor from him. Well, it's Andre Gomez, not Angel Gomez. I don't know why I said Angel. Tammy with a nice fit to Drew, Tammy's been absolutely cleaned out there, so wants to bring that back for a yellow card at some point. Ollie, oh come on, man, get a foot on the ball, will you, Chelsea? That's better. Come on, Biddy. I'm surprised they put Gilmore in there instead of Jorginho, given they're going to both be trying to do the same job, get on the ball and dictate the pace and get the ball forward. Interesting one. Is it there, Ollie? Oh, Ollie! Didn't fall to the right man. Wanted Tammy on that. On his right foot, you want Tammy on that. Ball came in from the right hand side. Good ball from Werner. Drew 12 yards out from goal. Oh, Alan's fucking diving about the place again. Oh no, my hand hurts. Literally, I'm not even taking the piss. That's literally what he's doing. He hit Tammy Abraham with his hand, and then said, "Oh, my hand." It was literally probably about that hard. Yeah, Mount's unloaded. Fine, Kante. He played it for the Billy Gilmore, who's played a poor pass. You've got to put a pace on the ball, Bill. come on, you know so much better than that. You've got to put the pace on the ball there. That's really poor. Coming up to 85 minutes gone. Again, I won't be devastated to lose, but I'll be really disappointed that there's been moments in this game that... How's he given that as an Everton foul? Referee's been shite. Shite for both teams, but shite he's been. Alan's like really hurt his hand apparently. They said it's no problem, he can just add another minute on, but he won't, will he? Fucking wasting time. Everton made a couple of subs, a couple of wankers have come on for another couple of wankers. Zuma again has dealt with the ball in. Zuma's been excellent. In fact, I think that might have been Tammy Abraham actually, but Zuma has been excellent dealing with crosses in today. Again, the corner coming in, Zuma's dealt with it really well. Richarlison's played it back out to Andre Gomez. He's made a bit of a fool of Gilmore there and played it in. It's gone out for a Chelsea goal kick. Not too fast, not too bothered about obviously results at the minute. Want to focus on ours, and did say I felt that it was important that particularly the Tottenham and Everton games, they were games we didn't lose, but we need to start winning them eventually. As it turns out, at the minute with 88 minutes gone, I'm pretty much settled for a draw, but wanted to win tonight really. But here's Reece James on the right hand side, trying to work our way an opportunity for the draw. Kante linking with Mount. Played it into Tammy, but it's dealt with by Holgate, and it's up and out by Richarlison, and it's all a bit sloppy, well, scrappy in the midfield area at the minute. James on the right hand side. 88.5 minutes played. Gilmore finds James. He's about to Gilmore, a bit of space, opportunity to work past it, but no movement ahead of him really. So he uses Silver in the centre back position into the Everton half. All a bit slow, Chelsea. Come on, move the ball a bit quicker. Now Kurt moving into the Everton half, and he's played a poor ball. What the fuck are you doing? Chelsea with the ball on their own halfway line. Well, the halfway line. Tammy's there. He's going to Chilwell down the left. He's won a corner. Yes. Yes, won a corner. Just going on to 90 minutes now. Back hold up the board for the amount of stoppage time. Mount over the ball on the corner down the left-hand side. 5 minutes, plenty of time to get fucking 2 goals, I'm telling you. Mount whips it in. Pickford's there, fisted it out. Billy picks up the ball 30 yards from goal. Whips the ball back in. Dealt with again. Billy's won the header well there, but has surely been fouled. And Everton have come away with the ball and I won a corner, I don't believe it. It's going to waste at least a minute and a half now. Not any of the fans wearing masks because they don't at any of the matches anywhere. Only takes one of them to get it and then fucks it for everyone, doesn't it? Selfish cunt. Really poor mistake from Mendy earlier, man. Silva clipping the ball forward. Giroud trying to make it, but jumped way too. I don't really know what Giroud's trying to do there. At least he chases it through and forces Pickford to pick up the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the legal limit. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 seconds. He allowed 6. He took 18 seconds with the ball in his hands there. And it didn't go anywhere anyway. Mendy plays it out the Zuma coming up to the halfway line. Nowhere really to go. Uses Kante. He's going to use Silva now. He's going to move into the Everton half. Down the right hand side. He's going to kick the ball into the middle. 2 people there. Tammy and Giroud. But it's cleared by Everton. Zuma picks up the ball in his own half. Silva's here again. On ball forward. Tammy and Giroud there, but there's no one there for the flick on. Here's Gilmore. James using Kante. Nobody really that wide for Chelsea. There's no option from the... We want the ball played in and we got nobody wide. Like, it's unbelievable. Kante and Gilmore again. It's all central. Zuma. Silva from slightly the right-hand side. Whips it in. Pickford's going to get there. That's fucking piss fucking poor cunt shit wankers. Really poor. Like, there's been... We haven't been that bad tonight, but we could have been a hell of a lot better. I've seen this result coming for a little while now. Krasnodar wasn't great. Completely different situation. Completely different team. But it could have been a lot better tonight. Like I said, I wouldn't have been devastated with losing tonight because Everton are a good side and they're due a win and it's our bogey team. But the way it's happened, I'm pretty disappointed with. It's going to be a bit of a difficult one to be positive about this one on the podcast tomorrow. But the future is still very, very bright. Still got a minute here as well. To get a point out of this and turn this into a positive. No, you can't fucking do that. Get out of the fucking way, you mug. Yeah, they're fucking throwing the ball away, look, the mug. Come on, Mendy. Long one forward, 50 seconds. Come on. That's a poor one. Zuma's flicked the ball on. Tammy's there, actually, inside the Everton box here. Tried to play the ball across, but... Don't foul him. The most important thing you do is do not foul him. Okay, keep going. Kante's done really well there. Yeah, you know it, Aaron. Fuck's sake. Come on, Chelsea. Gilmore's been fouled. Like, he's going to try and kick the ball away. Look. Nah. 20 seconds left. Mendy's going to have to go long. Right, Tammy and Giroud, there needs to be people going on beyond them in case they win the ball. Right, it's up there anyway. James, Chilwell, 5 seconds. Then the ball needs to go into the box. The ball needs to go into the box. Kante. He's fallen over. That's it. Game over. Right, well, I'm just going to end the stream just because that's pissed me off quite a lot. So, up the Chelsea. Always support us. Positive. We're still going to win the league. We're going to win the Champions League as well. Don't worry about that. So, catch you all soon.